let me read you this I come across. Prepare yourself, it's a bit scary. It says here, chocolate prices could rise if the UK does not secure a trade deal post-Brexit, according to Mars top boss. What? That doesn't mean too much if you're not in the UK. You're probably unaffected, but I am in the UK. What's going on? Let me just read that again, in case I misunderstood it. Let me just... chocolate prices could rise, right, so go up for chocolate, if the UK does not secure a trade deal post-Brexit, according to Mars top boss. Oh my God. Now, I never knew that Brexit was going to become this serious. I'm one of those people that voted to remain because I thought, although lots of money goes to Europe, I think we got stuff back and it was safer to be grouped together. Because the end game, there's going to be one planet Earth with one government and it's just moving towards that. To go separately independent seems a little bit crazy, but a bit like one of the states of the US saying they're going to go separate and trying to fight it out on their own and then try and arrange sort of deals. But I won't keep complaining about it because the country had a vote and quite clearly I lost. Ever since that point, there's been a lot of scaremonger in the press that this is going to be ultimate doom and that volcanoes are going to go off and the country's going to sink and a pound's now worth just 1 cent and everything's going to go wrong. Well, I don't think that's going to happen. It's just... I think it's like before the vote itself for Brexit, really. There was very little information on both sides to bear anything on, but I'm sure if they chuck this chocolate situation into the scenario, people might have voted to remain for fear of chocolate going up. Because people always concentrate on the important things, don't they? Of course, this might not happen. Theresa May, the Prime Minister of the UK, has got to do a negotiation with all the EU member states, which there are many, and she has said that no deal for... No, what has she said? She said a bad deal for Britain is worse than no deal for Britain. So she can't arrange anything. She's just going to walk off until something else happens. But are the EU members going to do that? I know people watch this channel from outside the UK as well, most particularly Holland and a few from Sweden and thereabouts, and I always like hearing from you and a few from the US who look at Europe from a distance and think, what's going on there then? But yeah, what do you think of this business? Can they arrange a deal? So, but if there isn't a deal with the EU member states, then apparently they have to then introduce tariffs, because the UK is a non-EU thingamajig, and these tariffs can push up the price of chocolate. I mean, so Easter's going to be more expensive, and a packet of Kit Kats, which I quite like there, I'm not sure if they're global or just UK or Europe, but I like them. I don't want them going up by 50% or something. When I was a kid, for the sake of feeling ancient, a Mars bar was huge, about this big. It seemed that big, and it only cost about 30p. Now they're about this big, and they cost about £1 or 80p or something like that. I don't want them fun size, they say, but there's not much fun from that. They say if it gets smaller and the price doubles, I'm going to go absolutely mad, because that's my one vice really, apart from all the alcohol. This deal is going to be bad for Britain, if there isn't a deal, I should say, because it's going to affect the whole supply chain, so jobs will be lost. But again, it's a bit like Daily Mail scaremongering here. I think before they complained that the chocolate recipe would be inferior as they're getting replacements, and there might be a whole black economy that develops because of this if chocolate goes really high. The prices aren't going to be absorbed by the confectionery companies, oh no. They're going to pass it over to the consumers, so it's up to us chocolate addicts to actually bear up the price. Now, maybe this will cure obesity, maybe in the UK. Maybe lots of people eat lots and lots of chocolate. I eat a bit, but I seem to be keeping the pounds off. Maybe it'll be a good thing in the end, will it? No, I want my blooming chocolate. Food and drink companies, well, they're the largest manufacturing sector in the UK at 16%. So it's big, but if it's only 16%, there must be lots of other ones as well. There's lots of jobs there, of course. Factories have to close, have to streamline, then, well, that's going to be bad, isn't it? Is it too late to remain in? Let's have another vote. We didn't know about this chocolate thing. Now, we all know in the UK, at least, the duty on cigarettes is absolutely huge. I think the price of I don't smoke myself, but if you smoke, you know that 70% of the cost of a box of cigarettes is the tax. So that's why there's been this illegal industry where people go off from abroad and come back in again, smuggle cigarettes into the country at great volume and then making a profit, because it's, you know, you take the 70% duty off, then boom. And the same sort of thing happens with booze cruises, where people go over to the continent, like France, and come back with loads of wine under their allowance, so that's okay. And then you've got probably illegal shipments going in, cheap booze, which makes it to all the corner shops and sometimes is deadly. I can't see a similar thing happen with chocolate, can you? You're sitting in a pub and some rogue chocolatier comes up and then says, want some Mars bars? Why? How much are they? They're 80p. What? How come? They're only £5 in the shops. They're £5. 80p? Yeah, I'll buy loads. How much you got? 4 tons. I mean, is this going to happen? Theresa May, you really need to step up now. Get this deal done. I don't care what the deal is, but as long as it's got good things for chocolate. What do you think about this? Are you a chocolate eater? Could you not care less? Is there other political things in the world that override chocolate? I don't know. I mean, Easter coming up. Easter eggs are expensive as they are. Next year, probably be expensive as Fabergé eggs. So that's a big chocolate debacle, which has really annoyed me this time round. Chocolate prices could rise if the UK does not secure a trade deal post-Brexit, according to Mars top boss.